All right, I've spent over 5,000 hours with this Google Pixel 10 Pro. And today I want to talk about flagships and why I think we are possibly being lied to when it comes to what a true flagship is. The Google Pixel 10 Pro is a true flagship, and it's actually kind of a flagship killer right now because you can get this phone for well under $1,000. Yes, it released at $1,000. But now that the Galaxy S26 Ultra is out, and this phone is $1,300 easy, and same thing with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is what I am recording on right now, those phones are well over $1,000. And you get a pretty similar experience whenever you look at the Google Pixel 10 Pro. I think you really have to look at this device as the one to go with because there are actually situations to where this phone is better than those two flagships. So yeah, we are just going to go over why this Pixel may be the best option and compare it to those two devices. Let me explain. So this is the Google Pixel 10 Pro. And unfortunately, I had to set this phone aside because the Galaxy S26 Ultra arrived. And you guys know how it is when it comes to the smartphone game, especially if you are a content creator. Unfortunately, you do have to use the latest devices. So that way you obtain the full experience of using this device and comparing it to the other offerings. And yes, I love this phone, but man, this device is so expensive. And yes, this Google Pixel 10 Pro was a little bit pricey in my opinion when it first came out. But now that it has been out for as long as it has been, the sales have been ridiculous on this device. And not only is the pricing really good on it, but you get that amazingly awesome user experience. You get that camera that may just be unmatched in certain areas. And you get the hardware that to me is probably some of the best on the market right now, especially if you want a smaller Pro phone. You get AI features that could be the best. We've got to talk about this phone. Let's get it. All right, the Google Pixel 10 Pro. I think that right now, the word flagship is subjective. And I want to start with the performance on this device. One of the main reasons why we go with a phone like this, why we go with a Pro iPhone, is because we think that the performance is the best. And while yes, raw performance, it definitely can be considered the best. But when you look at the Google Pixel 10 Pro, I'll tell you what, Google has come a very, very long way in terms of optimizing their chips to be pretty dang great, honestly. I feel like the performance on this phone has gotten better over time with all of these software updates. Just like Apple, Google created the Tensor chip. Just like Apple, Google has made a device that is made to be used with their chips, and I love that. It is so well tuned in daily operations that honestly, unless you're like gaming or something like that, the majority of the time, whenever you use a Google Pixel phone, the performance is pretty dang awesome. You will be hard touched to find a situation to where your phone is laggy or doesn't feel smooth. Right now, the performance is amazing on this device. So yes, this is a flagship when it comes to performance. But yeah, I think the majority of people, whether you are a tech nerd or just a normal person, the performance is going to be good enough for you. And really one of my favorite areas when it comes to this phone and why this phone is a flagship killer right now is in the display. This phone's brightness is absolutely insane. Yes, there are occasions, in my opinion, that the brightness doesn't get as bright as it should because of the auto brightness feature. But whenever you use this phone outside compared to like the Ultra from Samsung, this phone feels brighter to me overall. Now, I do wish it had an anti-reflective display coating. It does not have that. And the glass does scratch up faster than I would like. This display is bright, it's beautiful and gorgeous. And there are situations to where this phone does look better than those other two flagships. The Google Pixel screen is just so good all of the time. I think they did a great job with this display, and I'm so happy I could say that now about a Google Pixel phone because that was one area where they always lacked. But this display is top class leading. So choosing this over that, you're gonna love this display. And I just love how Google's hardware is put together as well. This is arguably one of the most beautiful phones I have ever seen. It's durable, it's gorgeous, And it comes in different colors as well. I like the colors that Google offers better than what the other two do. You get that beautiful jade color. You have this moonstone that just looks so striking. I love the shiny edges as well. And yeah, just look how clean the software is on this phone. Let's jump in here and give it a more juicy wallpaper just to make the colors pop. Let's go to Photos, X, here we go. And just look how juicy the software looks on this phone. I really like Material 3. Let's do this. Go to Wallpaper and Styles, and let's change our color here to match the wallpaper. So wallpaper colors, and let's go with the pink. That's going to look really good on camera. Oh man, look how clean Material 3 is on this Google Pixel device. I love how everything just looks so clean on this phone when it comes to software. Colors match, there's beautiful animations and haptics. So you guys see there, that bouncing auto rotation. Yeah, Material 3 is another reason why this phone is honestly a flagship killer. You cannot beat the Google Pixel software, whether you're talking updates or features or just the way it looks and how smooth it is. You cannot beat the Google Pixel UI. And cameras, we don't have to talk much about cameras because you all know how good the cameras are on a Google Pixel phone. I think if you buy this, you're going to be very satisfied with the cameras. Now, the video cameras aren't the best. It's missing a few features, in my opinion, that I have talked about in other videos. But yeah, if you look at the cameras on this phone, you will be pleasantly surprised and you will definitely enjoy it. So yeah, there are zero concerns to me when it comes to the photo taking ability with this phone. So if you want one of the best phones on the market when it comes to taking photos, this is definitely it. And I think for me as well, the battery is just so good on a phone that is sized this small. I get through an entire day of battery with this phone quite easily. And honestly, it's very similar to what I get with my Galaxy S26 Ultra. And this phone is way smaller. I think Google, man, they just know what they are doing right now. So from the screen to the performance, to the cameras, to the battery life, this phone is just so good. And Google, I have to give them props because they went all in with AI when it comes to this device. The Magic Q, the Pixel Studio, the Add Me features within the camera, the call screening, and all of the spam calling features. The Google Pixel is the king of AI. I think Samsung is pretty close when it comes to offering AI features. But like I said, you can get this phone for hundreds less dollars than you can with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. So I think Google, they honestly have a winner here on their hands. And I think it's an even better device right now because of all the deals and discounts you can get with it. And this phone even has MagSafe or Pixel Snap, which is crazy. And whether you have this phone or you have been looking at it with the discounts, I think right now is a really good time to pick this up because we're halfway through the cycle. And whether you buy this phone brand new from like Amazon or whatever, the Google store or whatever store you pick it up at in your country, I think the Google Pixel 10 Pro is a fantastic device. Now, keep in mind that other countries, they don't get as many features with this phone as we do here in North of America. That sucks. That's kind of a problem. But if you get the majority of features with this phone, this is so hard to beat, whether we're talking about the software, the user experience, the daily speed and operations. I think you are going to love this phone. So if you have this, let me know down below what you think about it. Let me know how the AI features have been for you. And if you think they are actually useful, like can you see yourself using them in your daily life? I'm excited to hear what you all think. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. And if you watched this entire video, leave a comment down below with a beer emoji, just so I know that you made it all the way to the end. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.